Dang it. We've got some news that the Red Goblin kit, it looks like, is going to go off of the positive effects on the character as it is working in-game, as it is written in-game, instead of off of the negative effects off of the targeted character that the blog post said it was. So if you perceive that as a nerf, so be it. My team is getting through the bio raids just fine with Super Scroll, so I will not be purchasing his offers. I feel like Scopely bumbled the Red Goblin release from start to finish, and this is just the cherry on top. I won't buy his offer. Wait for him to unlock naturally, build him up when I actually need him. Not gonna worry about it at all. Doing just fine without him so far. Duelim says, refunds, get your refunds here. Yes, we're still doing the HelloFresh. It's not a HelloFresh stream, but you can still use the link if you want to. It's in the description below. That's going to be running until next Thursday when we do a cooking stream, which is going to be super fun. What's up, Chiron the Backstabber? What's up, Duelim? What's up, Vral? What's up, Let's Go? What's up, Duke? What's up, Free to Play Frog? What's up, Xander? What's up, Updog? What's up, Fet's Vengeance? How's everybody doing today? Hey, Bendable Straws. Just in time, buddy. So, we're gonna be going over Juicy's new Crucible Room Rules defense, and we're also gonna be going over stochasticisms. Whoops, I was supposed to message stochasticism. Let's do that right now. Going live now. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna go over both of those. They sent me screenshots. I haven't cut them up, but it's Friday. You guys know I've been dicking around. Instead of doing my work like I'm supposed to do as a good streamer. That's how it goes, man. What can I say? I'm a busy guy. I'm popular. People want to talk to me. I got things to do. I can't be cutting and pasting in Discord. No, I just made myself a big old plate of pasta and gorged before I went on stream, so that's all it really was. Hey, Duke, how's it going? I'm doing great, buddy. I'm so stoked it's Friday. Friday's my favorite day. We are going to be entertaining guests at the house, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to sneak away to go lurk in streams or not. My buddy down the road, they're going to bring their kids over. He's a big fan of ping pong, and so we're going to be having a big old ping pong tournament, plus the wife's stocked up on the alcohol. She's probably going to cut loose tonight. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna clip that out, Portland Robocop. I'm gonna clip out those curse words from the YouTube part of the stream. The kit has always worked the same. It is just a, whoops, people are moving my chat up. It is just a text change, so the results that have been shown and that anyone has gotten in game right now won't be affected. It's your Monday. Oh, I'm sorry, Duke. Just say stocky like everyone else. I normally do say stocky, but sometimes people need to be, I don't know, I like to be clear with my words. After that HelloFresh stream yesterday, trying to pronounce all those food words, I felt a little embarrassed at my knowledge of the English language. Well, I guess not even the English language. Most of those words were foreign words for different kinds of foods, right? I have to entertain people while 3088 Gaming struggles on the show. Oh, is 3088 coming on the show tonight, Duelim? Go check out. So Fridays are the best times to be on Twitch. So Duelim's gonna have Who Wants to Be an MSFer. Am I correct on that? That'll be Shane from 3088 Gaming. We'll have Cleaning Agent, of course, probably doing MSF Theater. He'll probably stop by here at some point in time and he can tell you all the details there. Updog, I think you were doing something tonight as well. And then, of course, you'll have Happy Hour. And then I think that, didn't Walker Slayer's doing movie night on Friday nights now, too. Beer pong, yeah. What's up, Whoops Hammer? Should call it table tennis. Ping pong gives me the Thai ladies firing them out of all sorts of places vibes. The stream yesterday was great. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, bro. I was really surprised that people were hitting the follow button during that stream. I was just, you know how promotional streams go when like a streamer's promoting some game or something, they never get into it or get excited about it. And I don't know anything about HelloFresh. I didn't even want to do it, but they kept bugging me about it. And I was like, fine, see how this goes. A comment in my video today is asking me to teach you how to pronounce prosciutto. Good luck with that. Prosciutto? Prosciutto. Prosecuto, that's what we'll go with. Game show is right after your stream, actually. Okay. Let's go. Who's Doolum? And the exclamation Doolum in my stream now has stream elements say, shut up, Doolum. That's pretty good. That's how you get Run to do things. Just keep bugging him. Yeah, because I either don't want to do it because I'm lazy or I forget to do it. That's the other thing, man. When people message me to get on the list for Defense Up, whatever I'm doing, I stop and I write them on the list because I've tried to go, oh yeah, I'll wait till I get home and I'll put them on the list. Forget it, I won't remember. So I always stop what I'm doing and put them on the list now. Like if my house is on fire, I don't know why I would be on Discord if my house is on fire, but you get the idea. I would just stop what I'm doing, put the garden hose down, write them in. Just lurking today. Have a good stream. Thank you, Burnsy. Lurk away, my guy. All right, there's some things that I got for doing stuff. I have no idea what that's for. Let's do an arena match, because we just go left to right usually when we're getting these dailies all knocked out. Here's a Doom one. This Doom one's kind of tricky. Ooh, look at all these people doing the Doom one. Wow. Everybody thinks that this is gonna stop me. You can't stop me. You can't hold back the magic of Run 7. I'm coming for you. Number 1 will be mine. Not at payout though. I'm not one of those slingshotters, the sweaty nerds. Now I got shit to do when payout comes around. Can you do a defense down and we have to put the worst defense? Oh, I guess Heartgrave already does that. Let's go. I need to make you a mod. Okay, we're gonna put this over here on her, even though sometimes I want to put it on Doom. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Doom didn't get anything. Okay. I thought something would happen to Doom on that one. Oh well. I can't alt here because I'll push Doom. So, I think what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna rewind this guy. Yeah, we're gonna do this. This is why I love playing with my Surfer Quicksilver team. Like, it's just so much fun to play as. We could strip the charges off of her because Super Scroll's not gonna go. So let's do that. Let's attack over here. Just see how this goes. It didn't strip the charges. That's too bad. Oh well. All right, we're gonna try this one. Oh my god, that Doom was so scary! Doom was so scary, guys! Please don't put him on defense! I accidentally killed him as an afterthought! Oh my god, don't put Doom on defense, it's too challenging! Hey guys, it's the only game mode I'm any good at. Let me have my fun, alright? Yeah. I love this team. I don't have to pay attention to shit. I can just go in and like play it however I want. Every match is new and fun. I can go about it in different ways and I almost always win. Sometimes I'll make a mistake. Sometimes I'll try to ability block a green goblin or something, but it's so much fun. I love the arena meta right now. Lord Richter, I thought better of you than this. Gosh. Bunch of doomers. Gloomy doomers. Here, this is the defense I'm running. Yes, it's got fucking Red Hulk in it, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a lot of fun. I'll tell you, it's a lot of fun. I'm loving Arena these days. Your invaders just hit 2 million? Somebody ban that man. Invaders gnomes. Does that hurt? Does that feel bad? Like, are you saying that with pride or are you saying that in shame? I can't tell. By the way, let's go over some things that I've done wrong recently. I've been checking some of my my recycles. I've been watching those for clips and stuff like that. I say watching, I listen to them, guys. I don't just sit in front of like my phone or computer and rewatch myself all the time. Sometimes I do. I listen to myself while I'm at work to try and catch errors and cut out things. I thought, I want to take credit for my faults. I don't want to act like I know everything, because Lord knows I barely know anything. I thought Black Knight's unique was going to be something horrendous that Scopely would monetize to get a bunch of money from us. Remember, I said that. I said the reason they're not telling us is because they don't know how to properly monetize it yet. That turned out to not be true. They just didn't want to tell us for some reason, and it was arcane magic. Like, that's not a big deal. It could have been so much worse. Yeah, Black Knightium. It could have been something horrible. And so I was wrong. I thought they were gonna give us the shaft on that one. Instead, they gave us arcane magic. It's not a big deal at all. There was something else I was wrong about too, and I was gonna tell you guys that, but one a day's enough for me. But what if it is dark promos now then? Yeah, what if, huh? Hey, so having a regular character have dark promos isn't unheard of. Now let's talk about this for a second. We had Spider-Man Big Time, who is a somewhat unique character. I don't think he's all that great, but a lot of people are using him for a lot of niche maneuvers because of the way he works. He was dark promos. We had Quicksilver. Quicksilver's a regular character, but he's very powerful, very unique, very different in the things that he does. Dark promos, right? Who else do we got that's dark promos that isn't a legendary character? Do we got anybody else? Zombie Iron Man. Zombie Iron Man, dark promos, I believe, is Zuggs? Zuggs is too, right? Okay, zombie characters, little different, special release, kind of limited on how to get them. Dark promos. Black Knight. Completely unique kit, right? We've never had anything like this rope-a-dope maneuver that he does. Super duper powerful, 100 shard unlock. No idea how they're gonna monetize his release, but people are gonna be blowing their wads on this. Just saying, sounds like a great character for dark promos if you ask me. This is from Updog right here. Updog, what am I looking for? Oh, this is a list of dark promotion characters. So, Zim, Quicksilver, Spider-Man Big Time, Black Cat's legendary, Zuggs, okay, yeah. I'd be kind of okay with DPCs for Dark Knight. Well, if Dark Knight is dark promotion credits, then be prepared for the next, like, for other characters to come out as dark promo credits too, because they raised the cap, right? They raised the cap, so I'm expecting a bunch of characters to come out and get their dark promos. How am I today, Anthony Flowers? I'm fantastic. I'm super pumped. I'm on my second Red Bull. We're blowing the lid off. I've got the music cranked today. But I want Batman. I expect 7 Red Skrull to be what the cap is. So I think Doolin was right when it comes to the Reds on Skrull. I think they're going to have an auction event for the spenders, and then 2 to 3 months after that, they'll release his DPCs in the Elite Store. I love the lather this community works itself into over stuff that doesn't exist. It's what we're here for, Kyrod. It's what we're here for, to get worked up over shit that doesn't matter. Think about how much money is being spent on a virtual item that doesn't exist in reality. People are spending money on blue sky. And we get very excited about it. And I love it. I love it. Auction is always first, 100% bendable. Doolam, I say you're right all the time. I do. If we're gonna clip things for the record, I think Doolam is a wonderful content creator. I think he has an excellent mind for this game and a natural talent at making content and streaming. No joke. There's no punchline at the end. There's no follow-up. Honest, I think he's great. I know you guys are just like foaming at the mouth waiting for the comedic relief after that statement, right? Man, how long have Wraith? Oh, okay. I'm not capped out on energy, so I guess I'm okay. Whoever timed me out for 300 seconds and didn't untime me out, fuck off, I'm out of here. Did somebody time out gnomes? Somebody timed out gnomes for building invaders? Gnomes, I'm sort of sorry, but that's also pretty funny. You guys don't time people out for building invaders. Building invaders is its own punishment. I play the game for 31 days and I am level 65, and another one with 8K power cores, level 33. We need a top 10 over community reaction. Let the punishment fit the crime. Is that good? Oh, the 31 days and level 65? I don't know. I mean, I've seen people make level 45 in 3 days. But I don't know where to come out on level 65. I think that's actually about right. I think that's a pretty good rapid climb. Yeah, Vral has a good point. I've been here from damn near the start. I haven't really surpassed anybody. I'm still grinding it out with the rest of these sweaty tryhard nerds. Like, you're never going, there's no finish line in Marvel Strike Force. There's nowhere to get to. If you get to the end, Scopely makes you wait. That's it. Like, if you get to the end, your reward is to wait for the finish line to get moved further. And you have to spend a fuck ton to get there to wait. So there's no rush, man. The finish line is stop playing. Speaking of stopping playing, guys, Gangster KT quit the game. He's finishing out his time with his alliance. Announced it last night. He was a really good content creator. I like the stuff he was making. He was putting out maybe one video a week, and he had some really good thoughts on the game. A really nice guy, and he's gone, unfortunately. Went out very classy. I totally approve. If you're gonna quit Marvel Strike Force, especially right now when the game is in such a good place, that was like him just being like, hey, stoked I could leave when the game was doing so well. I've got to go take care of my life. You know, and then he gave props to all the people he's been working with and thanked his alliance. He even told a cool story about his alliance. It was a fantastic way to end a run in Marvel Strike Force. I thought that was pretty good. Thank you for the shout out. Yeah, you can go check out his going away video. It was kind of funny. He contacted me and was like, hey, I just wanted to let you know that I'm gonna be quitting the game. If you want, you could check out my video. And I was like, dude, I already have your thumbnail queued up for the recap tomorrow. No, Xander. Calm down. Duelim's not quitting. Nature Boy, you're back? Fuck yeah! Nature Boy's back, everybody. Oh, there we go. I gave Nature Boy a follow since he's back. Man, your skits with the guy that works at Scopely, that asshole customer service guy, those were great. I want more of that, Nature Boy. You gotta give me more of those skits. Let's go after a Kestrel, I guess. I don't know. Duelim is quitting. Wow, he must finally have lost his free salt and water. A good one leaves and another one comes back. Yeah, Brian. That's right. Brian at customer service. I don't know why I forget that name. That's my real name. Yeah, Brian at customer service, man. I love those skits. Should I try to do my second account with AK Power Core because my level 65 get no gold or training experience? Are you spending, Anthony? Are you a spender? No judgment in this. I don't know why people like feel weird about admitting what they like. Maybe you don't want to admit how much you spend, and that might be because you're embarrassed by how much you spend on this game. But I don't know why people get like weird about being a spender. No, you don't. Okay. I guess it's all in how you're spending the power cores. I think right now, during this 40 days and 40 nights of atrocious building your account, no, because you're gonna be 65. It doesn't even affect you to rush right now because you can't build any characters up, can you? I would say it's all about how you spend your cores, and I would be using, if you really want to accelerate your account, right now you can refresh the 50s in the newest incursion campaigns. I believe it's 7 and 8. And those are technically paying out a little bit more than anything else. So if you're really wanting to progress your commander level faster, you could refresh those. You could be getting some red stars for some of those characters. But even then, man, I think it's about where you're spending your cores. And I really don't think there's a rush, especially for somebody who's not near level 95. There's just no benefit in it, right? How high are you in arena? That's another good question. And what are you, who cares about spending your cores? What are you spending your resources on? And are you bottoming out of those resources? Because if you're trying to build your arena team or a raid team and you don't have certain gear pieces, like you're probably going into like gold gear and maybe on the verge of teal. I think level 65. No, that doesn't get you to teal. So you're in gold gear then. You're probably needing to farm a lot of nodes maybe, or you might be having a problem with the blue or purple gear depending on, it's been a long time since I did a new player account. $16,000 Super Scrolls in the game as of Monguli unlocking it. Well, congratulations to Monguli on unlocking Super Scroll. Welcome to the Big Boys Club. Training mats is the biggest bottleneck. Anthony Flowers, what's your biggest bottleneck right now in the game? Spend up to 50 cores in arena, get top 50 as quickly as possible. I do think getting as high as you can in arena is actually the #1 thing to do. If you're in top 10 of your arena, you're getting so many cores that you can refresh the 50s in almost every single thing and still maintain your supply of cores if you're very diligent. And refreshing all those 50s will allow you to get so much experience, so much gold, so much training mats, so much of the gear that you need to farm at your level. And I think that makes arena a priority. And then if you can get into an alliance that'll carry you in raids, right? It's a shitty thing to do to your alliance, but if they're willing to carry you, seeing you put the work in to grow or something, man, then you got it good. Yeah, get a constant core income from arena and spend up to that every day and no more. After coming back, I'm a mid player again, and training mats are definitely a struggle. That seems to be, and Mobile Gamer called it a while ago. He said the training mats are going to be the hard struggle because we've seen a wide variety of different gold amounts in accounts up to the billions of gold. And like right now, I don't need gold. I'm not building anything until my commander level goes up, and I've got like 50 million gold, and it's not really a big deal. But I'm watching my training mats, and I'm like, man, when I make the next commander level, I'm gonna have a tough time building all these characters, not because of the gold, but because of the training mats. I have been a top 10 for the last 2 years, and that's 90% of the reason why I have 30,000 cores. Tier 12 in Tier 12, my arena 181. I think it's tier, I don't understand the ITER 12. I don't know what you mean there by that. But you're 181 in your arena. Get to work on your arena teams. Get as high as you can in your arena teams so that you can spend the cores more to accelerate your account to farm the things you need to farm. I really need to pay attention to this node here. Yeah, let's heal everybody up. There we go. Energy, and we'll hit everybody with this. Here, let's put this on auto basic now. I think we're good. 30K seems excessive. I try to stay 5 to 10K cores. Yeah, I like having 5,000 cores. That's where I really like to be. I got a little excited yesterday, and we bought 2 orbs for Red Goblin. I came out with 20 shards, which is actually really good for those orbs, but I shouldn't have bought the second one. I like to buy 1 orb of a new release character just to remind myself why I shouldn't be wasting my cores on those orbs. But if you're free to play and you want to early unlock a character, you got to core it, right? Having 10,000 cores saved up so you can do that, fantastic way to move. And then you see a real good character and you could just blow them away with the cores and free to play unlock them early like the spenders do. Training mats and teal uniques are the major problems. I'm not even having that big a deal with the teal uniques. Support, not carry. There you go. That's a good way to put it. I'm having to farm the Nexus nodes, Dazzler, Photon every day. Never can have enough. I've always believed that training mats is a problem if all you do is level and not buy from the store. I've decided I'm just going to farm training orbs and campaign nodes now. That's all I do. That and the Darkhawk character farm. Otherwise, it's gold. It's the list. It's the list, guys. The list of farm nodes here, right here. 6-9. 5-9, 4-9, 3-9, and so on. I get these because they're gold and training mat orbs. Training orb fragments. Yeah, that's it. They need to put training mats in the Dark Dimension rewards alongside the gold. I truly believe that this company knows exactly where the economy is at any given moment, and they have it right where they want it to be. And when we bitch loud enough, they'll finally go, okay, we'll loosen the purse strings on this or that, because they see that the community is getting overly frustrated with a bottleneck. And that's the thing. Spenders will spend past a bottleneck and not complain about it. But when enough people go, hey, these offers suck, I don't want to spend my money to get past this bottleneck, and this bottleneck is brutal, then they go, okay, we either need to make better offers to entice those people on the edge to spend more money, or we need to loosen up this bottleneck because we're going to lose players out of frustration. So bitch loud. When you hit a bottleneck, complain everywhere except to me, because I don't want to hear it. Am I mostly free to play? I go back and forth, Nature Boy. I'm just not I'm not rolling in the dough these days, so I'm not spending a lot. I don't like to turn over the money I make from stream into this game. I like to turn it into hardware and software for stream or grocery bills. And so I don't really like to spend too much on this game, but once in a while I'll buy a pass, and once in a while I'll buy some really exciting characters. Like I'm gonna buy this small release offer for Black Knight, but I'm not buying Red Goblin. I don't think I'm gonna be buying any of the strike passes right now. I got some good ones, but I don't need them anymore, so. For almost a year, I didn't spend anything because I was kind of pissed off, but the game's going in a good place. When the game's making good changes and it's fun and we're excited and we see growth here, then I feel a little bit better about spending on this game. But when this company treats its players like shit, I give them the finger and I'm like, I'm not spending on this game. Hey, dummy, somebody in chat's trying to get your attention. Everybody in chat is trying to get my attention, strategist. Gold is a much bigger issue for you, not training mats. You're one of the few ones these days, cleaning agent. Most people seem to be complaining about the mats. Just a heads up, you might want to do defense up relatively soon since it's for the new season and will take a while. Yes, I know, we got to get right to that. Dagger Thor, Infinity War, Nika, all these characters are on a gold or training orb node. Yeah, strategist. Favorite all of those? Yeah, I don't want to favorite all those people, because then when I have a favorite of a character that I'm working on, it's buried in 30 other tunes. Like right now, I have Photon hearted because I want to farm her character shards. I have Darkhawk hearted because I want to farm his character shards. I don't know why I have Gwenum hearted. Carnage because I'm trying to build up his piece. Icarus because I was making a video and I needed to move the characters down one notch. And then I have the 5 characters, which I had in a row there, the 5 X-Men characters. And then Iron Zombie Man, oh, that's to farm his node also. So there are things I'm working on, things I'm making videos for, and I really just, otherwise I can just go to that list and just do the last node in the whole list. I got tier 15, 11 heroes, Gwenum, Void Knight, and Kang. Dagger, not Dazzler, LOL, need more coffee. Check Doolam? Just, oh yeah, I read that. Holy crap. Chat ran away. And a good way to save on your grocery bill is HelloFresh, get meals delivered. Yeah, I wasn't. That would have been a good lead-in, huh, Chiron? I should have used that. Use the verse battle faves for projects. No, the verse battles is for the utility characters. For the plug-and-play utility characters, that's where my verse battle tag goes. So if I need to find, you know, a pre-taunt tank or something, I can click that. That's what the verse battles is. I use that for. That's a community manager Archangel told me that idea. I thought it was a fantastic idea. I'm using Black Cat. APOC for Arena. Any advice? Black Cat Hard Live, Ghost Rider, Kang, and APOC. I don't know, it depends on what your arena shard looks like, Duke. I really love Void Knight in Arena, offense and defense. I think he's fantastic. He doesn't spawn with positive effects to screw up Super Scrolls. There's what you need to do, Duke. Get Super Scroll. Just do the hard villains nodes. All those have training mats, yes. If only they added a new tag like toolkit that you can mark characters with. They need to have tags 1, 2, and 3, and we could use them for whatever the fuck we want. That's what they need. Tags 1, 2, and 3. You could do tags 1 for gold nodes, tag 2 for training mat nodes, tag 3 for utility characters. Right? Just give us, or colors. I don't care, but you get the point. Hot tip, get Super Scroll. All right, let's go do Juicy's defense first. There's a Thames. Hold on, I'm being pinged in the server. Conversation about... I probably shouldn't read these out loud, huh? Okay, a shareable version can be shared. Here we go. Red Goblin's ultimate text was updated on last week's blog to match the current in-game description. This was the way the ability worked when used in testing, and the gameplay videos were all with the ability working as the current text. This change will also help the team sim nodes more reliably. And then it's got a picture of the kit that's been updated. Yes, I think it does suck too. I thought it was way more exciting to load somebody up with negative effects and blow them away. I don't care. My 4-piece and Super Scroll's getting it done. I'm not even gonna build Red Goblin until I need to. He's gonna sit at the bottom of my roster. I'm not all that excited about this character. I think Scopely thinks way too highly of himself as far as he's concerned. Until I see in live game footage of him being used outside of raids to effectively counter meta teams, I'm not building him. Yeah, I know, Athame. I know. But I want to see it with my own eyes. Okay, so let's go make some clips and stuff. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go into the voice channel. Anybody that want to go join me there? Oh my god, there's already a slew of people here. Hey, guys. Whole bunch of you guys already here.
Hey.
You guys are having a party in my voice chat.
So about
yeah, so when they do that, it'd be great.
Yeah, when Galactus does that, that's gonna be amazing.
When are we getting the Tajin stream?
A what?
He doesn't even know how to spell exactly. He doesn't even know what that is. Hey, Benny, we're starting small and we're working with prosciutto. That was the comment in my video. We're starting small with
syllables.
prosciutto.
Pro, shoot, and O.
Prosciutto.
There you go.
There you go.
Prosciutto. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Hey, where's the thing in Discord that I push to make it so I don't hear to enable streamer mode?
Go to user settings and then go to almost all the way down to the bottom, just below Windows settings, and then hit streamer mode and then turn it on.
Ah, thank you. There it is at the bottom. Enable streamer mode. Thank you. Okay.
Hello. It's okay.
Now you guys can go in and out and it won't screw things up.
Awesome. What up, name?
Not much.
All right. So now I need to go make these cuts.
We gotta get Juicy in here, right?
Juicy says that he's busy. He could do it before or after my stream, but not during, unfortunately.
Oh,
Juicy's working? Who is
yeah.
he? What?
Yeah, I'm trying to say peasant, and I'm just.
He heard a Thame was gonna be here, and he's like, "Fuck that, I'm out."
That's number 3 of their stream. If anybody's keeping tally, folks.
I don't know why.
Run is a dirty
I'm way too amped to hold back on curse words today. I'm sorry.
You are
with a disclaimer of I've had 3 Red Bulls. Please excuse my mouth.
I came down on Rello too hard on what was it, Monday's stream or something. I was way too hard on Rello, and he hasn't come back since. It's really funny, but I had to cut it out of the YouTube video.
That was hilarious.
Run, may I use your stream as a little soapbox?
Yeah, step up on my pedestal and shout to the rooftops, Benny. Go for it.
Okay. I would like to make a very exclusive Envoy announcement. Guys,
there we go.
I love these Envoy exclusives that I've never heard anything about. These are great.
we know nothing about Cabal. They didn't even tell us the name of the team.
Nope.
All we know is what you know, and it's from data mines and speculation.
We know nothing else. Correct.
We didn't like, we saw the picture in the loading screen on the test server and we're like, who's that? And they're like, we're not telling you. And we're like, we can see it's the leader in Iron Patriot. And they're like, we're not even confirming that. I'm like, come on.
let's keep the questions to out of time. And I'm like, all right, well,
I know, it was terrible.
Damn it,
Yeah,
Matt.
I thought that was pretty funny that they have it in the loading screen and they're like, we didn't do that.
You know, I think that's because they slowed their release cadence by one character every so often. So now they're 2 behind.
Maybe that's it. I don't know. So how are they going to make characters relevant in the meta for 1 year, even with the slower release cadence? I think they're going to start making teams that are for Battle World, right?
They just have to start making more Infinity Watches.
But that's the problem. Like, if you make a team so good that the next team doesn't beat it, like the next team has to beat somebody or something. One comes in, another has to get pushed out.
Thankfully, the out of time team can be beat with Dorky's videos and whatnot.
We've got soft counters for the team already, and that's the kind of the way they like it. Really challenging soft counters.
But not something that snaps its fingers and it's gone and null and void. Your money is worthless. No,
right.
They don't want that.
No.
And I think that's why the war rules are going to influence us to put parts of that counter on defense, right? You don't want both those teams on defense because you need to use one of them to beat the other.
It's sort of going to be like how Gamma was. Either you put Gamma on defense or you put Gamma on offense to counter the team.
So the weird part is that exhaust is a very real part of that mechanic.
Yeah, with Cosmic Ghost Rider.
And
So it's
Black Knight.
It's like you can't one-shot it, but you can.
I mean, one-shotting it is super difficult because of all the defense buffs it gets. Nowhere does not beat this team.
It's nowhere APOC.
It's nowhere APOC. You go basic ultimate special into Void Knight is how you start that matchup off.
Into Black Knight, not Void Knight, people.
Sorry, Black Knight.
Wrong knight.
There's too many knights in the game now. There's too many defenders. There's too many Avengers who defend.
There's too many Ghost Riders. There's too many Captain Americas.
There's too many Norman Osborn.
Oh God, there's just 7,000 characters to choose from, and we have like 10 sets of duplicates.
All these damn variants.
Ron and everyone, actually, I want to ask this. When you said they're gonna have to start doing Battle World teams, I feel like I'm sure they're gonna do that. Like, as soon as Crucible came out, we got a Wakanda rework and Unlimited. So I don't think that's for sure coming.
And I think that's just how they expand that, because then you put in a Crucible team that forces somebody else out of the Crucible meta or makes them a secondary picks kind of thing, right? And then you add a war team, and that's going to push one of the war teams from offense to defense, and one of the defenses out or something like that. Same thing. And somebody comes in and somebody else kind of gets pushed out depending on where you're playing in the game. And so every time they add a team, they're losing a team. But if you bring in Battle World, you're adding teams and you're not pushing anybody out. And we've got 4 days that Battle World is supposedly running. God knows how many teams you're going to be using each day or how that works. Battle World could potentially require like 8 individual teams over the course of the week. I don't know.
So you think it's going to be like a revolving kiln?
I'm hoping that Battle World runs once a month for 4 days out of the week. That would be great for me.
I thought it was going to be weekly, no?
It could be weekly. I mean, the original was weekly and it ran for 4 days or something like that. You know, it started on Monday and ended on, or like started on Sunday and ended on Friday or something. I don't remember, but everything we've heard about it is absolute, just like preliminary ideas. Yeah. So we saw barely better than a pencil drawing on a napkin is kind of what we saw.
So my question was,
oh, Doug, that's so funny.
Often would Tower need to run for it to be acceptable for them to start putting out Tower teams? Or is
Yeah, but the thing is about Tower is a mode made
You
for
don't
theory
want to make a
crafting,
mode
though.
specific.
Yeah, something like Tower is made
It
to
would be
theory
so
craft.
bad.
Same thing with Satellite, same thing with Kiln. A mode like Battle World is going to have specific teams. I mean, I don't even think it would really need specific teams, honestly, because it's just, again, a whole kind of theory crafting coming together as an alliance, where I don't think it even needs to add another game mode to the cadence of that.
It doesn't need it. My concern is that they will to sell it, but it doesn't need it. My hope is that they don't.
It's like an exclusivity thing. It's for crafting.
Cleaning Agent's got a good point. Tell me how the last level of Kiln was theory crafting. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
It was you had the characters or you didn't. That was it.
You had
and then you just kept resetting until you got the good RNG and you passed it. That was all there was to it.
But I mean, no, it wasn't RNG. You just played it right. But the fact is that you feel like you should be able to beat everything in the game without the current #1 character. I feel like you're sadly mistaken. You shouldn't be able to expect to clear everything without the best character in the game, no matter how exclusive it may be. Like, people need to have their apples for having Super Scroll early.
Right.
They need to have a gift for having Super Scroll early, and that's what that is. So.
Right. So a couple of things. Cleaning Agent, you say Battle World may push you out of this game. They designed Battle World the way we were told so that half the time you were playing it and half the time you were like a reserve and you just set a defense and that was it. So it would, if it was 4 days, potentially you would be playing 2 days of the week. And then,
is it a solo game mode, like not alliance based?
It's alliance. It's alliance based, highly coordinated by your alliance. Because you would be posting a defense that you wouldn't like basically posting a defense on your off days that would give your alliance points. But that would mean that team is unavailable for you to use on the next round or something like that. So you have to decide what teams you're going to use offensively, what teams you're going to use for the points that go towards your alliance. And then the final day, which was just everybody jumps in and smashes the big boss.
So you set defense teams, and those are out. Those are pretty much on cooldown.
Yeah, I say defense. It's not a defense. You know, that you would use them, and they just allow for points to accrue for your team, for somehow. You know, it's like those were set to auto or something. And the bigger the team you get, I guess, the more points you get. Is kind of how they said.
Are there like points for like different tags, like Mythic, City, or
all that's subject to change.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, possibly. Sorry, Benny, go ahead.
Let's stick to what was in the 2023 Part 2 blog.
Yeah, that's probably the better idea.
What you're saying might have already been scrapped out of it. I don't know. Yeah. Just for safety.
You have to remember, the last time that anybody heard about this was at the summit, and that was, 4 months ago? So they're 4 months out of the loop compared to what has happened in between the summit and now, which is probably, it could be a completely different game mode from what was shown to them.
And we had strong opinions about what they were telling us, and so I'm sure they're changing it. Yes, Portland RoboCop, it was very similar to Territory Wars, but they wanted it to be its own flavor. But we told them, hey, people had issues with Territory Wars in Swaga, so don't make this mistake and that mistake. Okay, are we ready to go over this one?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to make a special edition video out of this, and we're going to do this live, and you guys are going to explain to me how Juicy's defense works without Juicy even being here.
This is going to take a long time. This is going to be an 87-minute video.
All right, YouTube, we'll be right back. Okay, I cut out the part where I thank you guys for being here because that was running on quite a while there. What do we get? We got, oh, come on, show me the timestamp. Why didn't you show me the timestamp? 20 minutes!
Nah! No
hey,
way, that was at least 45.
That was 20 minutes, ain't too bad. That wasn't too bad. 20 minutes was all right. Hey, Stocky, are you in chat, buddy? We can go over your defense if you want to jump in here and we'll talk about it.
That could have had such a much longer time.
Oh, I know. I could feel you guys wanting to just wait. But what about this?
Could have gotten into a 45-minute discussion about just what you do with Extreme and Unlimited.
Oh, I know it. We could have stopped on each and every room. Okay, so I'll tell you guys what I want to tell. I don't know if Windstorm's here or not, but I know Windstorm has a great big Minerva. And so on the test server, I tried to make Minerva work in this room in some way. She will not work in this room. Anything I did.
She's power crept beyond existence.
I know
like,
it.
That's
the problem. She might have a percentage attack and she might have a revive, but she just won't do anything that you want her to do.
She doesn't live. I mean, you have characters nowadays that can sit there and take a beating for freaking ever.
The thing is, too, when you revive people,
if you sneeze on her.
When you revive people in this room too, they're going to come back with exhaust as well, which is going to be interesting. So they're not going to be as useful because in the room rules it says if somebody's revived, they're going to come back with exhaust. So people that are getting revived, even though they're coming back, they're still going to have less stats and everything like that, right?
Yeah.
So that could be.
No matter if they revive, they will come back with a stack, even a 2 stack.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So it was just like a random pondering. So if yours was on topic, then I don't want to cut it in front of you.
I was going to ramble. I wanted to know, where do you guys think...
mention anything about them coming back with exhaust?
In the
if they are exhausted, if you revive, like if they revive after sacking it once, they still come back with exhaust. They don't come back.
Oh, if you've already done the attack. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were meaning like if you go in the first
No.
time.
No.
If Dormammu brings them back to life, or if somebody doesn't, if a tech character doesn't all, they come back with it. No. Where do you guys think that the out of time team is going to play into this? Do you think there's a room that's really hot for the out of time?
Dude, they're good in 1, 2, 4, 3, 6. They're good in every freaking room here.
In the one that extends. Absolutely in the one that extends.
I'm replacing my pre-taunt that I'm running in room 4 with the SD2 Dorm Sus comp. I'm putting Black Knight there instead of Red Guardian when Black Knight comes out.
Yeah.
Considering Black Knight doesn't ult first, he can special, and that's really all they need. Yeah, he can just sit there and get beaten by people that don't have an ultimate.
Right. So it's also it's a 3-person team that's coming out, right? So we
3-person team with 2 reworks.
And 2 reworks. So like Red Goblin just came out yesterday, right? So it's roughly Black Knight is 8 to 10 days from there, and then the next one's 8 to 10 days, and then the next one's 8 to 10 days. So let's say it takes 9 days for each character, right? From today, that's 27 days. So that's 3.5, almost 4 weeks of Crucible. So we're only gonna have 2 weeks of Cosmic Crucible with the full out of time team being out. So
it's mostly where you're gonna put Black Knight then.
Correct, and that's if you're buying the characters on release too. That if free to play probably won't even have them on Cosmic Crucible.
There's people who aren't going to buy Black Knight.
I think Black Knight is.
Spinning agent, raise your hand.
Starbrand isn't going to have a massive effect on Crucible. Cosmic Ghost Rider will, and Black Knight will immediately shift the meta in every single game mode the minute he comes out.
Benny, what were you going to say?
Dormammu out of time 4-piece is going to be crazy.
Benny, what were you going to say?
I'm raising my hand, but only one finger.
One thick finger.
I think Black Knight is easily going to replace Ms. Marvel Hardlight on Secret Defenders in Room 4 because Hardlight doesn't get to use her rewind on turn 1, which I think hurts her a lot. So having
is Black Knight technically a pre-taunt?
Black Knight is not technically a pre-taunt. He is a pre-taunt.
Yeah, Black Knight's a pre-taunt.
So he is the pre-taunt.
So he is technically a pre-taunt.
Yeah.
So
Black Knight is the first character on release you're going to put Blue Fortifier 5 on and not feel bad about.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to get extra drain.
Yeah, he'll get extra drain on his pings of his 30% max health pings.
And not just that, he gets barrier when he drops below half. And at the same time, because he drops below half, Captain America is going to taunt when Black Knight drops his taunt so that you have time to heal back up.
I just think it's cool that Black Knight takes care of most characters without taking a fucking turn.
And on defense, Black Knight gets
retaliation.
Health. So on defense, Black Knight has the highest health in the game.
It's
Yeah.
the
Kieran
gang.
said,
Ebony
I'm buying
lit is.
Starbranch for the memes. You just want to unga bunga people, don't you, with a caveman in the game, Rolf Kieran?
So this is all dependent. This is all dependent on if room 4 is actually working like it says on paper right now.
Oh, I was gonna mention that. Dang it, I was gonna mention that. Forgot about that.
Let's make the video longer. Right. Yeah, it was definitely too short.
I was trying my best not to be like insulting to you guys or mean or cut anybody off and still try and keep it short. That was tough. I mean, let's see, there's 5 of you guys in here that are doing most of the talking and trying to keep that in a 20-minute video going over 6 brand new rooms, and everybody's got an opinion on most of them. Like, that was tough. Oh, Burnsy wants to know how room 4 is bugged up, dog. Can you explain it? Because I sure as hell can't.
Well, Run didn't plug my video, so you just go check out my YouTube channel.
Updog's got a video on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did I not plug that one? I watched it. Hold on.
Hey.
Let me see how I missed this.
Give him exclusivity to the recap.
Yeah, he wants an Envoy exclusive recap.
Hold on a second here. Let's go find out.
An exclusive on that? I gotta ask Lori if I can get an exclusive on that first.
Yeah, you gotta ask Lori for the exclusive.
Poor Lori, man. Good Lord, poor Lori.
She is an angel.
She really, for putting up with us, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, I didn't include this one. What the heck?
We're like the bad table at lunch.
No, absolutely.
I'm sorry, Updog. Somehow I forgot to add your slide into the lineup. See, what I do is I watch most of the stuff the night before. Just before I go to bed, I try and watch the rest of them, and I send all those screenshots to myself. Somehow I missed sending that screenshot of your room to me in the morning, and then the next morning I do one last look if anybody put any new videos up. And if I don't see any red dots, I just skip it. Well, I forgot to send myself the screenshot of your video. I meant to put that in. I'm sorry, Updog. That was a very good video.
Are you guys smelling? Are you guys smelling that too? I smell bullshit.
It's not bullshit. I was gonna make fun of him for rambling on for so long about like 2 different bugs in that, and it was an 8-minute video. And I think if you would have prepped that a little bit better, Updog, you could have cut that video down to like 4 minutes. But 8 minutes 30 seconds gets you the ad time, right?
Hey,
You're gonna go in the doghouse.
There is one correction to be had about something you said earlier. We don't have a week off, Crucible. You said it was the 16th. It starts on Monday.
Like
Monday is week 1.
Okay, well, that's why I wasn't sure, and I'm going to write it down in the description of the video. It starts the 12th. I was thinking it was the 16th for some reason.
You were didn't know if you were thinking it started on the 19th, but no, round 1 is Monday.
Yeah, for some reason I had in my head it was the 16th, and I don't know why I thought that. But yeah, I'll put that. That's why I said I'll write it in the description because I'm pretty sure I was getting it wrong.
Rolf Kieran.
There's 3 bugs going on, so that's only 2 minutes per bug. I think that's pretty good.
Dude, Rolf Kieran, Tana provides me the most material. It is so hard for me not to include a Tana video in every single recap because he has so many like ticks and quirks about him that I could just go on for days about. Like so many times I want to talk about Tana videos and things. Like he always does that, or I could assume, like he has so many things he does. Look, I don't have any problems with Tana. I know a lot of people feel very strongly about Tana. I don't care. I think he makes a lot of videos. He gets good numbers, and he has his shtick, and people appreciate doing the speculation videos and data mine videos and whatever. And I don't want to be quite so hard on him as I do. But the guy, it's just... He's like a 4-foot tall tree. Everything is low-hanging fruit. It's so hard for me to pass up on it.
Daddy Rourke said 2 minutes per bug is more time than Scopely invested.
That is true. Yep, that's it.
Daddy Rourke always comes in with some of the funniest comments in every single stream. This man's always on fire.
So Hulksmith, some of the people feel strongly about Tana and NDAs, but this last time when he came out with the X-Men thing, that wasn't Tana's fault at all. He asked for permission, he received it, and he put out a video. It was some of the community managers, the Envoy set up there. Maybe it's because Cerebro is no longer there. I don't know. But for whatever reason, he asked. They told him that they were going to make it an Envoy exclusive and then forgot to tell everybody else. Just flat out forgot to mention it, post it, or anything. And so he put up that video, and all of the Envoys were sitting there looking at each other, and we're like, Is he just blatantly breaking this NDA? Like, what's going on?
Okay. So y'all remember that shirt, that the Windstorm shirt? That's what we were looking like in the Envoy server.
Yeah. I was gonna wear that shirt today. I wish I would have.
Oh my god, dude. That has to be probably one of the best shirts I've ever seen.
Okay. What time is it?
Mission Point
2:30. Stokes, are you in chat, buddy? If you're not in chat, I'm gonna skip this one today. That was an exhausting video, and I'm actually kind of running a little short on time. I don't think stochasticism is here right now. I got a dinner party I gotta host tonight.
Yuck.
Ooh.
What bet did you lose for
Cooking your
that?
HelloFresh stuff.
Yeah, are you making the machine?
Oh god. You do one sponsored stream and one little promotional stream, and everybody just takes you down a notch. Oh well.
There's lower than where you were already at?
Shut up, dude.
There's another one. Chack it up.
Oh, look at
Ooh,
that.
Maya.
Ooh, there's some good ones there. Look at that. All right.
Do absolutely. That's a fat one.
Where's my hammer tech? I need a little bit more hammer tech.
Run, if it makes you feel any better, on my YouTube channel, there are hidden videos of me making sausages, making yogurt.
Oh,
really? Are they're unlisted? Like you can find them, but they won't show up unless you specifically look for them?
They are private.
Yeah. Oh, if they're
I found what
private,
I'm doing tonight.
if they're private, I can't see them at all. But if they're unlisted, people can find them, but you have to seek them out.
No,
If
they're
they're-
private.
Oh,
If they're
okay.
private, how much do I have to subscribe?
Yeah.
It's from.
Well, okay, go ahead. Plug your Patreon account. Let's go.
It's from before I used to make content for MSF.
Oh,
I
I
want to
see.
see like I want to see like a 17-year-old Benny just like making a bagel or something.
And for those who subscribe to my Patreon account, I'll show you how the sausage is made.
Oh, okay. Dulum. Actually, 17-year-old Benny has a different YouTube account that I do not have the access anymore, and there's some really bad stuff in there that if you guys found it, I'd be.
Oh, note
Oh,
to
man.
self: start
I'm not,
searching.
like-
Chat, if anybody can find the link to those videos before stream ends today, I'll mail you a 7 mug or an MSFer mug. Your choice. Anybody can put that link in chat before stream ends today. I'll send you a mug. I want to see this.
I had a YouTube channel, and there's some embarrassing stuff.
And then I would like Benny Westside's camera to be on for when he notices that we found it, so we could see the legitimate reaction and fear in that man's face.
So, are y'all telling me that we're gonna keep Run on long enough to do the blog?
Oh, Lord have mercy, no.
It is close, bud.
No, I gotta get
an
the
hour and 20 minutes.
I gotta get the kids today, so I've only got 25 more minutes to do. I'm gonna. It doesn't look like stochasticism's here, so I'm gonna hold off. We'll do his on Monday, and I'll just push the list back another day because that's what I really wanted to do. Spider Weaver 2 diamonds. No.
Yes. Do it.
Run it.
Should have got it
Do
from
it.
Raids.
I'm thinking. Not Weaver. I want Kestrel 2 diamonds. I want to go up to 2 diamonds on Kestrel.
Superior
Yeah,
6
I
is going to be
hit,
farmable. Superior
I hit a
6 is going to be
3.8
farmable
million
relatively
crit with
soon,
her.
too. If it's not a Duelim L mug, no deal.
I saw that. Yeah.
That's a
If-
one-time thing, TLC. That is mine and mine only.
These credits are burning a hole in my pocket. I swear.
Stop it. Wait till you get the Dark Diamond credits that we're getting from the payout for Cosmic
Oh,
Crucible
yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Those are going to burn a hole in your pocket, too.
Oh, you know what I
Yeah,
was
you
sad
don't want
about?
those to burn your.
You know what I was sad about? I forgot to go back and do my goblin trials again, and they even extended it for me. And I
Oh,
forgot to go
no.
back and do it. And
Oh,
where's my
no.
goblin? Oh, for crying out loud, where is he?
Oh, he's going to be 10 shards short. Oh, no.
Close.
Oh, and they
20
gave bonus shards, too.
If I would have gotten just the next rung up, which was totally doable for me, I just needed to go in and do the thing with the additional health modifiers on there. I would have gotten the next rung up. I would have had, I think, a 4 red star, and I would have had a 7 yellow star. And I just
Yikes.
never got in and did it. And now it's like, now, because I'll have to do the trials, and I got to get that out of the milestones next time, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So now you got to get the max points.
That sucks. That
Hey,
sucks.
dog, did you see my DM?
Looks like a skill issue. Screw you, Rolf Karen. Gosh.
Oh, dog, look at your DMs from me, by the way.
All right, cool. Yeah, I did. I just saw it. Okay. Thanks, man.
Yep, I figured you'd want that.
What are we doing with Dark Diamonds? That's a good question. What are you guys doing with your Dark Diamonds?
APOC only.
Red Hulk.
I hate you.
I knew somebody was going to say Red Hulk. I knew it.
No, but tell me when Apocalypse is coming in there.
I mean, that's true, but it's got to happen eventually. So I would say for Red
Apocalypse Diamonds have already been auctioned.
Yeah, I would say for APOC because the auction has already happened, and you have to remember if they end up releasing sus red
Dark
stars,
Diamonds for Red Hulk won't get an auction because they're already available.
If you're gonna run into a Super Scroll when they eventually do the red stars and it's a 7/7 Super Scroll, a 7/7 APOC will not be able to one shot him anymore. You need the diamonds on the APOC to be able to still one shot a 7/7 Super Scroll, or it just won't work. So a lot of your counters are going to go out the window if your APOC isn't getting bigger as Super Scroll's getting bigger as well. Is the problem I see.
I understand.
After APOC, Quicksilver. Absolutely. I will wait till Quicksilver goes in.
Hey, can somebody call Athame's cell phone? He hasn't disagreed with anybody in like 8 minutes.
And do a wellness check.
Yeah,
do a wellness check. Exactly. Do a well-being check.
All right.
Hey, arena check while you're at it.
Which one of the five X-Men are you guys wanting? Are you guys hoping gets the best rework? Like who's like not knowing? We don't know anything, obviously, but who do you want to just be amazing so that you can build them? And who do you think is actually going to be the best one?
The person with the worst unique.
Yeah, please Kitty Pryde be terrible. I hope Kitty Pryde's terrible.
I hope she's terrible too.
I hope Kitty Pryde's terrible.
Here's the other thing. What's going on? Okay, Phoenix and Jubilee in chat. A lot of people are saying that this is going to be a 5-man team. I'm hearing that, and I don't know where that came from.
It's two legendaries on the team.
I think that's just
it would be two legendaries on the team.
Yep, it would be two legendaries if they had it because it'd be Jubilee and Phoenix.
You have a cleanser, you have a blinder, you have a taunter, you have two controllers, Jubilee and Kitty Pryde, and you have a high damage dealer X-23 that could quite possibly start applying trauma.
I see these two right here, Colossus and Kitty, getting a rework because they're kind of paired up. Right, like they work together.
Has like he has a shifty charge mechanic, so they could probably work around that.
Right. Phoenix is just an old character that really needs a rework. So I'm glad she's getting reworked. Jubilee is a fantastic character already, so if she gets the stats, I think she could be really powerful, just the way she is, honestly.
If she
probably
speed bar to Extreme X-Men on enemy death, I think that's like the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that would be crazy.
I hope Jubilee is really the only raid character there, right?
Yeah, Daddy Rooks, I agree with you on that. I'm hoping that other mutant characters get some stat improvements as well.
Yep.
That would be really nice. I just don't know. And then Bendable, I think X-23 could be a really powerful character depending on what they do with her kit because of her speed and the way she already works.
Are you just saying that because you have 2 diamonds on her?
No, but I mean, I think X-23 was just an amazing character from the start. I wasn't able to build her as big as I wanted to because she just wasn't that impactful for me at the time I built her. And I'm hoping that she could do some amazing stuff because I think it's a fun character.
Now, with them doing X-23, that leaves room open for X-Force, and they can start working around for the Deadpool movie, right?
I don't think they're going to do X-Force. I think it was Benny was saying the other day because of that panda pool and the mercs for money thing.
I think they're just going to swap it all out.
I think Deadpool's going to go over there, and I wouldn't even be surprised if they left Domino out of the equation.
You think Cable's going on that team?
Probably not.
Nope. I think people see, here's the thing. People build Cable for his 5% speed on spawn. They don't need him really for anything else. You don't need to build him big. if they rework him, they would need to rework him so that people would want to build him bigger, right? And they usually just have him spawn in for the speed, and that's it.
I mean,
I'm trying
honestly,
to figure out
Cable's,
why they're giving 3 diamond for Taskmaster.
Cable's kit is good. Like, if you look at Cable, his kit is...
He's got rewind and stuff in it. It's not bad at all.
His special rewinds, his passive is Kang passive, but it works on offense and defense with the 5% speed. Like, if they made Cable actually hit like a tune and not a pillow, Cable would be pretty decent, honestly.
Yeah, Cable
like,
special I really like. Cable special I really like.
Yeah, his special is Terminator Rewind, like his passive, like he's a very good character.
And he has a charge mechanic.
He does have a charge mechanic too. That's also true.
Just again, PSA for chat. People might have filtered in and out. This is all speculation.
Yeah, we're in non-Envoy exclusive land right now.
Once again, we know exactly what you know about the reworks. We know who they are. We have no clue what they are. We have nothing.
So, like, when we say, "Oh, I don't think Cable's going to be on that team," it's all speculation. We're not winking at you. We don't know anything.
So, okay, let's get one thing clear, chat. The Summit and the Envoys are on the same page now.
Yes.
Yep.
And that means they're giving us all the mushroom treatment.
Yeah. Back to square one.
Mushroom.
They put you in the dark and feed you dog shit.
Okay. Thank you for the
So, Mephisto. Tana found something in the data mines that alludes to him laying out a battlefield effect. Yet, we have in Cosmic Ghost Rider's kit, Mephisto isn't affected by something I don't remember. I'm not
the turn meter.
The turn meter thing in there. Mephisto's the only character that will be in game not affected by that. It says every non-Mephisto character.
Yep.
And then Cosmic Ghost Rider. So it's like Mephisto has one up on Cosmic Ghost Rider there. But Cosmic Ghost Rider will remove a battlefield effect from either side of the field depending on which ability you use on his. And so if Mephisto does use a battlefield effect, it's almost like Cosmic Ghost Rider is getting one over on Mephisto now. And so I'm curious, what kind of a battlefield effect do you think Mephisto would have? Would it be on his side or on the opposition? So would it be a green one or a red one? and what do you think it would do? Like, I love battlefield effects, and I want to speculate about this.
If it is a red one, you just have to replace it with your red one because it will take over the other side. Just like how Nowhere and Gamma work.
Right.
You take away Red Hulks and gain
the green one, right.
So, Run, what Mephisto is excluded from is the damage and focus reduction before any of them take a turn.
Passive.
On Ghost Rider's passive.
Level 2.
And this is only in War.
Level 2 passive.
So, Ghost Rider's first ability is his special, which clears battlefield effects on the allied side. So I can assume that Mephisto provides a green battlefield effect if he's going to go early, or if he's going to go after Ghost Rider's special, then it would be...
Hey, Benny, do you think they're going to give Mephisto a green and a red? Like a green on a special and a red on an ultimate?
No, because Tana Data Mine's only one.
What about
quote,
Awakened? You think? Maybe an Awakened?
Yeah, but I think it would be in the data mine right now. Of course, it's subject to change, but...
Wait, Mephisto is a Dark Dimension character. Do we have any Dark Dimension characters, including Kestrel, that have Awakened abilities? I don't think so, right? No.
Nope.
That doesn't mean it can't be. It doesn't mean it can't be. It's just we don't have a precedence for that happening.
Super Scrolls was data mined.
Yeah, they had I guess Super Scroll was data mined a long time ago, but they never implemented it. And I think if they were going to, that time has now passed.
Yeah.
I don't know if they ever want to make people push for Super Scroll again. Like if he starts falling off, they could just give him Awakened abilities.
Listen to what you just said and say that again. When Super Scroll falls off, come on, dude.
I don't know, man. It's been 4 years and Ultron's finally fallen off, right?
Okay. Ultron fell off on release, off a cliff.
Whatever. Ultron was amazing that year. He was fantastic.
Yeah. And then Black Bolt came out and Ultron went,
Black Bolt kicked him right in the tin can,
And then Ultron went to Masters of Evil. And then what did we do with Ultron on Masters of Evil? Put him right on the bench for a better fifth.
Yeah.
Remember, we
kept
saw
Sticky
a Black
over
Knight as to a
Ultron.
scroll. Black Knight retaliates into a scroll where he kills himself.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Black Knight will retaliate a scroll to death without
Right.
even taking a turn.
Right.
So there's your counter of falling off, quote unquote. But it's not falling off, it's just a soft counter.
And it's not so much as a counter because they're positioning Black Knight to be most beneficial on defense, which means you just won't take Super Scroll into that matchup unless you know you can handle that matchup, aka having somebody else go first or whatever.
He's gonna have the arena tag.
Right. He'll be in arena, and you'll see Super Scrolls in there, but like people have already talked about how you can get the opponent's Super Scroll to go first and get annihilated. I don't know if your Super Scrolls can still work. I don't know. Like we got to see how this all pans out. Everything's so new, but I'm not going to say that Black Knight is specifically neutering Super Scroll. I think that you just have to be careful where you use Black Knight and where you use Super Scroll, because those two are going to be, fire and water, or water and fire, oil and fire. I don't remember.
Ms. Marvel Hardlight came out, 8 months ago, however many months ago.
6.
Apocalypse is still in the game and still in arena. So
yeah,
Oh.
I think it'll be similar to that. Yeah, we'll just find ways, or they'll release If it turns out that Black Knight is absolutely ruining all the fun of people going after Super Scroll and no one, everybody's like, why am I trying to go through Dark Dimension to get Super Scroll? Why am I chasing Super Scroll? Well, then they're going to do something about that. They're going to release another character that'll give you the edge over Black Knight in a Super Scroll matchup, or maybe they will give Super Scroll some awakened abilities that will help you to edge out and not feel like you're getting Super Scroll beat up by Dark Knight.
That would be the emergency button.
Right. And I don't think it's there. I think that like what Benny said with Hardlight and Apocalypse, I think that's a great example. It changes the matchup for sure. It doesn't end anything.
It doesn't end the Toon's ability, because all that means is you just won't take Super Scroll into a Black Knight, and you're just going to take Super Scroll into a different room instead of in Cosmic Crucible or War. If you see a Black Knight, you know Super Scroll's not the counter. But Super Scroll's skilled the counter for the other 9 rooms or other 5 rooms that are there. So it's just making it so that room is a little bit harder. It's not making it so Super Scroll can't be played in the game anymore.
Yeah, Dondell's got a good idea.
Yeah.
I think Mephisto will have a passive like on spawn, no enemies can gain charged to counter the Black Knight, and some type of new buff or debuff to counter the CGR.
Dude, imagine what he said before that, a battlefield effect that spreads exhaust. That'd be nuts.
Ooh.
A battlefield effect that just puts a stack of exhaust so they have like 20% less stats now. That'd be nuts.
And every single one of Mephisto's turns, you gain a stack of exhaust.
a battlefield effect that just says,
Holy shit.
if on turn, if a character has exhaust, spread exhaust to adjacent characters.
Yeah.
So every time a character with exhaust takes a turn, it just spreads it. That'd be neat. I don't know. That'd be kind of neat.
That would go with like a cool like devil
so
like
like,
infecting devil theme. That'd be kind of cool.
I was more
like
so
that.
thinking of like a Mr. Sinister kind of thing where he clones 2 people instead of 1, the highest damage and the highest speed.
Be kind of cool. We haven't encountered clones in a while, but doesn't Kestrel stop?
Because he has the Mr. Sinister rig, the way his stance is and everything, right?
Or
Well, that's just a rig, though. That doesn't mean anything.
What if it's just called like the Devil's Pact, and he gets to steal somebody from their team, and then it becomes an ally? Just the Devil's Pact, and you just completely immediate like turn 2, turn 3. It's immediately a 6v4, and
That's my Black Knight.
That's my Mephisto. Now I have 2.
Yeah, forget that, man. That's messed up. That's too
my
OP.
Mephisto.
That'd be
steal
so
Mephisto.
cool.
So you know how everybody was complaining that animation of the characters moving from left to right is being copied so much, and it started. I believe it started with Lizard or maybe it was Craven was the first one to do it. And then every character does this dancing maneuver from left to right on their ultimate or whatever, and they keep recycling that animation. If you pay attention, Kang's ult animation is a left to right sweeping animation. It's just he's standing there sweeping his gun, but it's like it hits the characters in the same order as the others that move through. I thought it was kind of interesting to see that.
Because it would look weird right to left, wouldn't it? It's like, no, why are you leaving?
I don't know. I like how Shang-Chi bounces around all randomly. I think that was kind of cool. Okay.
Just keep going, chat. 1 hour and 7 minutes to go. Keep going.
I am no. I'm gonna go find somebody to go raid because it's Friday and I gotta go clean my house to pretend like I don't live in filth all the time when my guests come over. Y'all do it too. Don't even pretend you don't. Everybody has this shitty, filthy, dirty house, and then you have guests come over and it's never been cleaner. Like 1 hour before they arrive, and then you just act like, oh yeah, you apologize for the mess, even though it's sparkling clean.
It's like trying to impress a girl for the first time. She's coming over. I'm cleaning everything.
Mongoli might unlocking Super Scroll on stream today. That's
exactly where I was going. Sending you guys over to Mongoli so you can congratulate him on getting a sus.
About 16,185, right?
Mongolia is one of the most entertaining, underrated people. His content's so great.
Dude, when I first saw, I saw his first video, I was like, where the heck did this guy come from? The production value of his videos was just jaw-dropping. I thought for sure he had come from a different game. I thought he was a content creator from a different game who'd been doing this for years. I was blown away by that. It was amazing.
He's a natural, dude.
Yes,
yeah,
he is.
He came in polished. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, he came in 6 months into the game polished.
Yeah. And what's funny is that we convinced him to start streaming, and he's totally this. It was so weird for him to stream. He did not feel comfortable at all. You could tell it was definitely a first time streamer, which was so weird to see him making those videos that look so good, so polished, so well produced, and then you see him on stream and you just see first time streamer. It was really funny. I mean, he's getting it down now. He's doing just fine now. But it was really funny to see that. So, all right,
He's so used to just filming a video, but now having an audience, he has to interact and be there. And
it's really hard for me to make a recorded video. It's way easier for me to do it live. I just feel way more comfortable with my headphones on in front of the camera, talking in front of a live audience. But doing the recorded ones, I have to write out a script. I got to do short takes. I like to do character sketches. So I'm acting out, trying to be myself on a recorded video is really hard. Okay, I just want to say thanks to F-Ball Mike for the follow. Thanks for Anthony Flowers for the follow. Thanks for Da Fruity Man. Appreciate that very much. T-Dats with a cheer. Appreciate that. Y'all have a great time over at Mongoolies. Have a wonderful Friday. Go have some fun tonight. See you around, guys. Bye.